Kira Dynamite here. Hello to each and every one of you out there watching. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello to you too. I hope everyone is having a great day. So I'm going to rank the Vampire Diaries characters again. Let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start with Julian. Julian was abusive and horrible, and I was like, I can't wait for you to die. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it will happen. And it was just like, what he did to Valerie made me so angry. Like, bro, you literally could have just let her leave. You killed the baby even though she wanted the baby, and then she killed herself because of the grief, and then she turned into a vampire because she had your blood. It's like, ugh. I was so happy when he died. Monique, I'm gonna say my humanity is turned off because that storyline was weird. She was like posing as the girl, Stefan's cousin, and I was just like, why are you here? Like, what's the point? And I forgot to put Stefan's cousin on here, but I would also have put her in my humanity is turned off because I was just like, I'm done with this storyline. I really do not care anymore. So let's go with Joe again. Of course, she's up here. She was really in like the ending when they when everyone found their happy or their peace. So I would go there, and like she was watching her twins, and I was like, ooh. Like she really deserved to live. Mason Lockwood, I actually forgot to put him on the last one, so he was in my humanity is turned off. I was just like, I was hoping that he would be a new friend for Damon, but Mason was so stupid, and he was in love with Catherine, and Catherine was, you know, using him as a puppet, and Damon tried to tell him that, and he was like, and he was like, no, but you're, So I put him in my humanities turned off because he was stupid. Actually, I'm gonna put him sucks because he was being manipulated really bad. April, I actually forgot to use April last time, and I'm gonna put my humanity is turned off for her. Jeremy, he wasn't in there a lot actually, so but I'm gonna put wow sucks to suck because I'm not saying I wanted him to die. He was just an annoying character, but he showed up on like literally the last episode, so I thought that was kind of weird. I guess they did it for like fans who liked him, but I thought it was kind of weird for him just to show up. Vicky showed up. God, I waited for her to die for so long, and they brought her back, and she was trying to get away from Cade, and she was going to destroy the town to do it with the bell. Yeah, I was just over her, and I was just like, please just leave. And she found her peace, so whoop-de-dang-do, I guess, for her. The doctor, I can't remember her name, but she's just being stuff. She was okay. Like, she was trying to save people with the vampire blood. She didn't care how she did it. She was just like, I'm trying to save lives. And you know what? I respect that, I guess. And we'll go to, this is not Silas. This is Dr. Shane, or the teacher Shane, or whatever that be everyone. I'm gonna put sucks to suck because I feel like his storyline was so weird. Like, I didn't see him as a main villain, and I was kind of underwhelmed with him. Like, they did all this stuff to hype everything up, and I was like, I didn't feel like he was that big of a deal, to be honest. Next we'll do next we'll do Michaelson. Horrible, abusive, tried to kill Klaus. And you know, I can understand when you find out that he's not really your son, but at the same time, that's not his fault. And Michael created the monster that Klaus became later on, so I'm gonna put him in there. Lexi, I'm so glad that my girl, I don't know why I even put her in this again, but I just love her, and I was really upset when Damon killed her. But okay. I miss her, and she deserved better, even though she found her peace, but you know what? We're okay. Next, I'm gonna do, I don't know how, I forgot to take Klaus out, but Rip My Heart Out, Why Don't You? I don't know why I like you. I just like you. You're crazy and unhinged, and you overthink things until you're blue in the face and you are destructive, but aren't we all? And the little letter at the end when Caroline was in the university or Legacies class, whatever. I was like, ah, and like he gave her so much money. I was like, okay, Klaus. I really do believe that the writers should have put Caroline and Klaus together. I don't understand why they didn't do that, but it would have made sense. They should have been endgame. Let's go Donovan, Matt Donovan. Okay, so I'm not going to say I want him to die, but I'm going to say sucks to suck, I hate your guts, because he's just so annoying. It's more than a dislike for me. Like he's always like, oh, this town is toxic and I hate this town. Then leave, just leave. And he was still feeling like this season 7 and 8. And then we found out that he killed his fiance. And he was blaming Stefan for it, but Stefan actually made him forget to make him feel better. But then that made him suspicious of Stefan because Stefan was there the night she was killed. And I'm just like, you know how crazy this town is, and you still got her involved, and you ended up shooting her because y'all was running around fighting vampires. Like, please. When you don't feel bad for a character when something like that happens, you probably don't like them. I was just like, oh man. We'll do this guy because I forgot. Literally waited for him to die. And when he did, I was like, thank you. Because his character was so useless. The writers just tossed him in there. And like Elena wanted to be friends with him so bad. And I'm like, why do you want to be friends with him so badly like this? Like this doesn't make sense. We'll do Alex. Alex St. John, that storyline, I felt like it went on forever. It's not like you know what, I'm gonna put her in My Humanity Was Turned Off because I felt like she had a bunch of stuff that she wanted to get done. And then like she was also trying to use the fact that her and Enzo were related, and she manipulated Enzo. And you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna put My Humanity's Turned Off. I'm gonna put Wow Sucks to Suck because she released the siren. So she really thought her sister was alive, or her cousin, or whatever. Honey, they said, oops, that people go in there and they don't come out. And she was like, no, she's alive. No, honey, no. You released a monster. So let's do Bo next. I'm gonna put You're Cool. He was quiet and like, even though he was a heretic, like he just had like this quiet thing about him that was like, you know what? I'm here with my family. And you know, why did they have to make him silent? Because he's the only black character. The way they treat these black characters on the show was very interesting. Very interesting. We'll do Malcolm. My Humanity Is Turned Off. I didn't have any feelings for him whatsoever. Who ended up killing him? I think Damon ended up killing him, and I laughed because it was funny. Anyway, it was cool. Wait, Mary Louise and what's her girlfriend's name? It's not coming to me. But she was cool. She was really high strung, like really emotional. Both of them was I didn't like Mary Louise. I liked her better. But all the relationships on Vampire Diaries are toxic except for one, and I will get to that later. But they had like this thing back and forth where they would be like, oh, you're jealous, or like try to get people jealous, and I'm just like, what? Like, y'all been in a relationship for thousands of years. Sure, there's gonna be some problems, but y'all, and they literally died together, which, you know what, much respect, but I feel like their death definitely could have been avoided though, high key. Oscar, I'm gonna put, well, he was literally just like unhinged. My humanity is turned off. He was kind of funny, but I also respect him for not wanting to be with the family. Actually, I'll put, you're cool. He didn't want to be with the family. He wanted to live his own life. Like, he was like, I'm good. So I'll put him there. The girl from Drake and Josh, when she showed up, I was like, oh my gosh. And she was in this show called Stitchers on Freeform. I don't know why I like her as an actress, but she was cool. I liked her. I feel like when she plays someone, she really brings a character to life. And for some reason, I like the way she talks. She has a very specific way that she talks. And for some reason, I don't know, I like how she talks. I don't know, it's weird. We forgot about Valerie. Valerie was cool too. I liked her. I really believe that she should have ended up with Stefan. I liked them together. I thought they actually did have chemistry. I understood where she was coming from. Her backstory was very, very dark. Like Julian beating her until she miscarried and then trying to kill herself because of that. I mean, who would want to go on to be with a family like that who the mom doesn't see how crazy Julian is? Like, I'm not dealing with that. And I forgot to put what's her face in the mother in here, but last time I put her in Sucks to Suck, I Hate Your Guts, because I really could not stand that lady. I was like, when are we done with the storyline? When are we done? The only reason I wanted her around was for Damon to get closure. And if I recall, I don't think he got it, because when she was dying, he was like, deuces. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep her there. Like, she didn't deserve that closure that she was looking for when she was dying. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. She was the one who like had to kill vampires all the time, and it was just like she had to do it. I'm gonna put my humanity, well, it's not like she wanted to do it. Like, she didn't want that burden on her. So I'm gonna put you're cool. I didn't have a problem with her character. I liked the actress. The storyline was okay, but I really didn't have any problems with her character because she was literally being made to do all that stuff that she had to do. So no problems with her. Cade, great smile, the actor. Great smile. But I really didn't like that storyline a whole bunch, just because it's just like, what's really going on here? But yeah, I'm gonna put him there because he was causing so much trouble, and we found out why, and we'll discuss that. The Sirens, I'm gonna put, first of all, she's a whole cannibal, so I'm gonna put her there. I'm gonna put her here because she caused so much trouble. She was watching the twins for a long time, and it's just like, girl, you're a whole cannibal, and you're sitting here watching these twins. Like, you're having the time of your life. And then she also tried to hold the twins hostage for Cade. So no, girl, you're down there. I only put her above one rank for her from her sister because, of course, you know, this show deals with a lot of like, are monsters made or are monsters born? And she definitely was made into one. My only thing is that when you found out later what was really going on, you could have changed. You didn't have to, you know, keep eating sailors. Yeah, I didn't really think it would take that turn. I was like, yikes. Okay. Like, of course, like with mythology, we know that sirens like lead the sailors to their death. But yeah, I just don't think she's as bad as the other girl, because she was just crazy, TT boom, and not the crazy that you love. Both of them were just like, y'all need to stop. Just stop doing it. Stop. And I will put Bonnie's grandmother, of course, up here because I love her. I love her. And and I put the twins. The twins were so adorable. Like, the way they just run around together and the way they were siphoning things. Just like, oh, you guys are so cute. You guys are so cute. Just running around with your little selves. Let's do Kai. Yo. So before I had him at I chaotically love them, but I'm gonna put rip out my heart, why don't you? Because I shouldn't like you, bro. I shouldn't like you, but Chris Wood gives his characters so much life. And the way he delivers his lines are so funny. He got out of the psychic place that Cade made, or hell or whatever. Damon tried to tell Bonnie over the phone till Bonnie wouldn't have been, you know, taken aback, and at the same time Damon was trying to repair the relationship, so he didn't want to find out that, you know, he had Kai. And Kai goes, "Can I talk to her? Hey, can I talk to her? Can you tell her I said hi?" Like in the back seat, and Damon's like, "Can you stop?" Like the chemistry between Damon and Kai, and like just like their back and forth was so funny that I can't put him down. The only thing that was annoying to me with the Kai storyline and his character is that he had empathy before Bonnie banished him to the prison world, and then when he got out, all that empathy was gone, and then he killed Joe, and I'm like, he should have still had empathy. I think his character arc would have been more funny. I think his character arc would have been more earned or understood if he came out of the prison world and proved to Bonnie that he changed and was like, "I'm sorry, I deserved it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I deserved being sent to the prison world. I hurt you, blah, blah, blah." Would Bonnie have forgiven him? Maybe not, but then we could have kept Kai around longer. But when Damon chopped his head off in season 7, I was like, I loved it because it's what he deserved. He literally just got finished killing Joe. Where it gets sticky. Let's do Tyler. When he showed up with that facial hair, I said, I see something. Where was this Tyler before? Tyler, why am I doing the same pose as him? Tyler did not, they went so back and forth with his character so much that I was very surprised that they just let Damon kill him. I guess Tyler's character, for me, the dislike was more that the writers just kept on flip-flopping him back and forth. But Tyler did have a lot of anger issues. Like, that was really annoying. So Alaric, I'm gonna put him in My Precious Baby, You Deserve Better. Now, let's get this straight. I'm talking about the character. I'm not talking about the actor, because the actor be being trash. Straight up. But Alaric has been through so much. He's lost like 3 loves of his life. He lost his twins, so he thought, before Caroline carried them. And then when he was trying to make a little family, you know, which was weird. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Alaric, what you doing there, buddy? But here's the thing. If we gonna come at Alaric for trying to be with Caroline, then we gonna have to come for Stefan and Damon and Enzo and Klaus and all of them, because how old are all of they? And they are with younger people. Okay, all right. So let's get that out of the way. So yeah, I just felt really bad for Alaric because he lost so much, but I'm glad that he got his kids, because that was just brutal. I was like, y'all are not trying to do this knockoff Red Wedding. Oh, y'all are? Okay. Like, that was horrible. I was like, wow, it's really happening. They're getting married. Is something gonna happen? And then Kai showed up, and then he stabby, and Invisique, and I was like, oh no. But I don't like that. I do not like it. So yeah, Alaric, My Precious Baby, You Deserve Better. I really love Alaric, and he just deserved better. Let's do Catherine. Literally waited for you to die so long, and when we finally thought we got rid of you, You come back and you have Cade wrapped around your little finger, which is why he was going after the Salvatore brothers, and how Enzo got wrapped into it. You know, like, it's just a lot. And I was surprised that they bought Cat. Well, I can't say I was surprised, but her being the actual boss villain, I was like, this is interesting. But I mean, having a woman being the final big villain behind the scenes, I can understand that. That's pretty cool. But I just by then I'd had enough of Catherine. Even though she's more fun to watch than Elena, quite frankly. So Caroline, I'm going to put her in Rip My Heart Out, Why Don't You? I really love her. She's had such a great, you know what? I'm gonna put her up there. Of course, she's top ranking. Why would I put her there? She did deserve better, and we'll get there. We'll get there. Enzo, straight up, deserved better, and we'll get there. Bonnie, deserved better. Oh, we'll get there. Let's do Stefan last. Because some of y'all was coming up my throats. And y'all was coming up my throats hard. And, wow. I didn't know there was a lot of Stefanites. I just didn't connect with his character. But we're going to get there. Let's do Elena. By the end of the season, my humanity was turned off because Elena was just annoying the whole series. They have to save this girl all the time. They have to fight over this girl. And even the friends were saving her. Bonnie risking her life multiple times. Bonnie's life being linked to hers. It was just a lot. And when she was gone for a while, yeah, it was nice. Not gonna lie. Next, let's do Damon. You deserved better. We'll get there. Loved him. Actually, I'm gonna put Damon in Rip My Heart Out, Why Don't You? Because I love him, and Damon pretty much got everything he wanted. So, yes, love Damon. Never started loving him. My love for him was pretty consistent. And Somerhalder's ability to do comedy and have some of I know it's the writers, but the way he delivered his lines, hilarious. And he was the character that I rewound a lot to see lines that he did again, like, hilarious. Stefan. My problem with Stefan is that, one, he turned Damon into a vampire when Damon begged him not to, as Damon was dying. Second, he's a Ripper, and everyone, I feel like, forgets that he's a Ripper. And a lot of you guys say, I've seen a lot of things that said, Elena with Stefan, oh, you're a Ripper, you're a monster. Damon, oh, you're a monster, but I will accept and love you. No, Elena had a problem with Damon for a very long time, and she was definitely able to look past Stefan being a Ripper. She tried to rehabilitate him. So, let's not do that. But I'm gonna put him down here. Okay, can we just remind each other that these are fictional characters and that we all have opinions? But I did wait for him to die, guys. I'm not gonna lie. When Stefan was taken hostage, I felt nothing. When Damon was taken hostage, I was like, this, I can't. Like, I literally took so many breaks. When Bonnie and Damon were in trouble, I couldn't handle it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I just needed some time to think. You know what I'm saying? But Stefan, he got the cure. He got turned into a human, which I thought that was a pretty good plot twist. I was trying to figure out if they were going to kill him while he was being human, because he was near death, and I was like, oh. I mean, the scenes with him and Damon did touch my heart, because the siblings storyline is very close to my heart. I have siblings and I love them, yada, yada, yada. But I always felt like Damon always went above and beyond for Stefan, and Stefan would be quick to give up on Damon at the drop of a hat. Even though Stefan started it with turning him into a vampire. So, and then let's not talk about Stefan killing Enzo. You're gonna have to pay for your life, bro. That's it. Take Catherine with you. Goodbye. And the way Bonnie came through at the end, saving everyone, pretty much the world. Am I being dramatic? Maybe. Bonnie's the greatest character in the series. She always saves the day, and she deserved to be happy with Enzo by the end of it. But that's how they do black characters on their show. They kind of just like die or disappear, or they can't speak, or they're the devil. Like, I mean, what's going on here, writers? Like, that's really interesting. And I just need to talk about the letter that, wait, rip out my heart, why don't you? The storyline with Damon and Bonnie was the most compelling, except for, like, okay, Enzo and Bonnie, most adorable thing. And their relationship was not toxic. They got along. They spoke about real things. She learned a guitar in a cabin. And they just really, really loved each other. And after Enzo was searching for that love for so long through trying to find family, and he found it in Bonnie, and it was just so... And so I don't understand why the writers was like, okay, we're gonna make Stefan rip his heart out. Which, I'm telling you, Stefan had to die. Like, Bonnie could not be around that man knowing he was walking around alive. And, like, Stefan had to die. His character was way past that. Him and Caroline getting married, so what? Who cares? He has to die. That's the end of it. I don't care if his humanity was turned off. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going to have to make another video because this video is getting too long. And I'm just going to say, these are my rankings. And I'm going to end on the letter that Damon wrote to Bonnie. My heart was crying. Like, dear Bonnie. And he memorized the whole thing. Like, their friendship is just so pure, developed, amazing. And then when she thought, like, you're just waiting for me to die. And he was like, you're my best friend. I was like, ah. But I'm going to end here. That's what my rankings are. Yes, I put Stefan and literally waited and wished for your death. I wished for his death multiple times. It just didn't get there till the end, honey. And if you have problems with it, it's just a disagreement thing. We probably agree on other things, you know. Also, I might as well put Damon up here and You Deserve Better because he deserved better than Elena. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of my rankings. Don't be too harsh. That's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.